I will compare the business names of two companies. One is Sony, which is a single word and extendable business name, and second is Procter and Gamble, which consists of multiple words and therefore it follows the model of multi-branding. In my opinion, you should avoid model of Procter and Gamble, which is multi-branding. Why? Let's explore it. The Procter and Gamble company is a US-based multinational brand in consumer products. It is a successful company, but its brand name is not a good selection because Procter and Gamble is a long and non-brandable business name. Although the company makes efforts to promote its short version based on initials P&G on website as well as on products, but P&G is also relatively long to pronounce due to extra syllables. It would have been fine to remove ampersand and selecting only PG, but that might have bad connotations. So the chosen brand name is not a good option in my humble opinion. I am using products of Procter and Gamble since long, but to be honest, it is only after visiting their website that I knew that Ariel, Pampers, Gillette, Pantene, Oral-B, Vicks, Olay and other products belong to the company. The products of P&G, which I already had the knowledge that they belong to the Procter and Gamble company, were Head and Shoulders shampoo and Safeguard soap. The company promotes each product individually with distinct branding, an unwise approach because it adds up marketing cost. For example, when you visit the website of Zevo, it does not mention Procter and Gamble or P&G as part of domain name or on the top of page. However, at the end of home page, the site mentions the main business name Procter and Gamble of the company. Similarly, the company apparently wants to independently promote its diaper brand Pampers because Procter and Gamble is not mentioned clearly on the website except on the footer. Apparently, the company also wants to keep the identity of Braun as independent and mentions the main business name only at the site footer. Similar is the case with Pepto-Bismol product brand of the company. In short, the Procter and Gamble prefers multi-branding of products rather than corporate branding. It appears that now the company is realizing the importance of brand name extension. Recently, the company tried to include the brand name with some of its products after acquiring health division of Merck in 2018 and renamed it to Procter and Gamble Health Limited and even made PG as part of the website domain. However, due to the length of business name, it did not fit well in my humble opinion. In my view, you should choose a better, short and easy to pronounce business name and use that with every product under the umbrella of the main company, as did by Google and Sony in next examples. In my opinion, you should follow the model of Sony and Google, which are one of the leading companies, and both companies use main business name with each individual product. For example, when you open the site of Tilt Brush, the main brand name of Google is clearly displayed on the top of home page, becoming part of the logo. Similarly, Google includes the primary corporate business name with each individual product, such as Google Meet, Google TV, and Google Fonts. On the same line, Sony promotes the primary business name with each product. For example, in June 2022, Sony America registered a new company named Sony Space Communications Corporation, including the main Sony name in it. The word Sony is clearly and prominently mentioned on every individual product of the company, including cameras, microphones, camcorder, media storage devices, projectors, video walls, and medical devices. It includes the primary business name Sony in website domains of Sony Pictures and Sony Music. Although the word Sony does not include in the domain of its gaming website, but on the home page, the topmost bar clearly announces that PlayStation belongs to Sony. Sony distinctively brands its drone product as Airpeak, but the word Sony is clearly imprinted on the product. From this analysis, we can conclude that we should choose a scalable, unique and short brand name like that of Sony so that it can work as umbrella for any new product line. It will save on marketing budget, create a goodwill for the business name, and it will boost sales of any new products included under the umbrella of main brand name. You can learn more about choosing a right business name in next videos by Dozro.
Hey guys, I'm Irfan Hayat, founder of Dozro. If you like this video, consider liking it and following our social media pages. You may also look into description below for some useful links. You will learn here everything about e-business. That's it for me. Thank you so much for your time.